Hello. I just wanted to test this real quick. Hang on. I wish there was an easy way to just test. Yay! Cool. It's working. And then I want to double check that my audio is not being messed with. Recording. Perfect. Yay! All right. So, where do we leave off here? Super cute. I hope everybody's doing good, doing okay. I was thinking about playing with the background today. I had some ideas. Oh, where did my... Oh, do I have two? Oh my goodness. I have two things playing. Okay. That is hilarious. Sorry. I had Stream Beats and Creator Mix playing at the same time. I just want to make sure YouTube is not freaking out. Because I haven't used Stream Beats in a while. So we shall see. Let's go to my channel. Because last time they took down a video that I was doing live because I was using new music from Music Sesame that I got from AppSumo. And it's still, I don't know, it kind of makes me not want to buy any more music licensing, just because of the mess that it's been. They took down the video, the live video. I have copies of it, though. I mean, I have a backup copy from Restream. Luckily, they always record my, but I don't know. I don't know if I'll upload it because a lot of the time too, I was speaking with somebody that was watching from my community in Kajabi. So a lot of it was me having a conversation with them, which was like, it wasn't working out as far as multi-streaming because then everybody else didn't hear what I was talking about. So now I just multi-stream and not worry about like actual live conversation audio wise, because I think I have to get permission before I can multi-stream something like that. So I stopped that style and just stream now and have chat coming in, but and I'm tempted to put the chat on screen, but there's risk to that because there's a lot of bots that show up and start posting garbage on the chat. So that's why most people don't have the chat on, unless they're only streaming specifically to like an unlisted stream, then most likely bots don't bother with that. So, but this is a public live stream, and I do have bots that show up and start chatting like garbage on the chat. So that's why I stopped sharing the chat. Which means that I have to repeat when somebody posts. It would be best to repeat what was said because not everybody is seeing all the communication that's coming from different platforms because I don't have it on screen. So I will learn that skill. But the more I live stream, the more you know, the more you get better at it, the more things work, I guess. Oh, great. Now Facebook is freaking out. Okay, wonderful. I wonder why now it's unable to connect. Facebook is so bad. Okay, so I will double check my group. Able to connect. Really? Alright. Let's start it again. I wonder if I have to keep it open. I don't know. Facebook's glitchy. It says it's live. Right? Yeah, live now. View post. Oh, it's frozen. Oh no, it's streaming. It's okay. So it's good. It's all good. I don't know why it's saying. All right. It's there. So I'm just gonna ignore the messages. Maybe Facebook or YouTube is a stream hog because I just opened it, and I will get out of it, and instead I'll open my email, because last time I guess they sent messages to my email, but I wasn't looking at my email, so I didn't see that they were freaking out. Okay, they seem calm so far. All right. All right. Okay, so I was thinking about doing the background. The original background looks like this, right? It has flowers, you know, blah, 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 trees. He seems like he's on the ground, right, with the flowers. But what I want, I was thinking that he's on top of a very, very high cliff or ridge, and that over here, I'm thinking possibly like an ocean coast, and then a cliff over here, and then the rest of this is sky. I'm just thinking, just one, you know, and I don't know. I just had the idea in my head, and we'll see if I can execute it. I don't claim to be any kind of expert. And this isn't actually what I like doing. I was just kind of curious what would happen if I did. And I was kind of inspired to do it. Oh my goodness. Am I muted this whole time? No. Learn as you go. Okay. Where's my glasses? Oh no. I don't see where my glasses are. Really? I don't know where I put my glasses. Nope. Weird. Oh, I see it. Hold on. Hold, please. Oh, that's the background. Okay. Okay. Is it too loud? Do I sound okay? I hope I sound okay. Hey! I can't even say that. Swamka? Hey. Thank you. It looks so cute. Thank you. How do you SZ Wamka from Twitch. I don't know how to say it. Zwamka. CZ Wamka, maybe? Thank you. You said it was cute. He is cute. That's why I draw him, because he's adorable. Adorable. This is just, I'm just playing around. So this would be like a really, really high place that he's perched at. And then what would a coastline look like, right? Well, my nick is quite hard to read. Don't worry. I think it would be something like, I still can't say that. Shpamka? Shpamka? Oh, well, cool. Hello, welcome, thank you. So funny. All right. So, like, what if there was some kind of cliff thing over here in a far distance, and then there's like I was also thinking of a city here, but I don't usually freehand draw anything. It's just an idea. I want it higher. I don't know. Maybe up here. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself here. I like it. I like the horizon this low. So let's just pretend like the water goes up against here. Does this go in the water? This would be extremely flat because it's way out in the distance, right? Oh, do I have a ruler? Let's see. How's my day? Oh, thank you for asking. It's been okay. I wish I wake up in the morning earlier because I want to stream earlier. But I enjoy sleeping in and staying up late, so it doesn't work out. But it would be nice to stream earlier. How's your day? I have a hard time sleeping or falling asleep. So I tend to stay up really late, which is not good because I'm just wasting my time, right? Just watching shorts or something. And it's no bueno. I don't like it. Even though I do it, I don't like it. I enjoy watching shorts though. I learn stuff. So, no big deal. Okay. So, I want the... I think I want it right here. See, that's more believable when it's flat like that. Now, do I want the edge of the coast right here? And then do I want water here or land with buildings? Because I kind of wanted a city by the coast. Do I want the city here? I don't know. This is what, this is like totally what I don't suggest doing is drawing right on the watercolor paper. I actually suggest drawing on a sketchbook paper and then transferring the lines, the core lines, onto the watercolor paper so that you're not erasing and damaging the fibers. But I'm breaking my own rule because, you know, we all do. Same. I love sleeping and I like stay late. I know, me too. And my day was good. It's 9. Oh, it's late where you're at. Are you in Australia maybe or somewhere? Wait, I don't know. I don't know where. Oh no, maybe UK, right? I would think. I'm not sure. What time is it? 1? You're in the UK area, I think. That's my guess. I have friends in the UK and we meet up every week to like have just a gathering, talk and what we're doing, what we're trying to do, our YouTube channels, you know. Stuff like that. All right, so that works out good, and I like. So let's say that's all water, and then we see the coast come out right here. Would I want a city right here? I don't know. Lately, my hobby is to roll around Twitch as Hedgehog and watch random streams. Oh, cool. Especially the ones with small amount of viewers. Yeah, because I think small streamers deserve some love. Yeah, I like small streams too because you get to talk to the person way easier. But there are a lot of streams with like hundreds of people. And as long as you're commenting, the host will see you and start interacting. So, oh, you're from Poland. Cool. Yeah. I was thinking it would be in the Europe area with your time zone. Cool. Very cool. Isn't it awesome that like we can talk to each other instantly? Like, I don't know. I'm just blown away by the whole world thing. How we can connect from so far away. It's amazing. I'm always so impressed by that. I love it. I think it's cool. And I'm amazed. Okay, we're just gonna go with this. if I do a city, it sounds complicated. Maybe I should just keep it normal. So do I want a coastline? So how would this coastline relate to this peak? So he's at a peak, just like these peaks. So he's at a peak and he's just hanging out, having fun. There would definitely be water. I wouldn't see the bottom. Or it doesn't have to be water. This water could go all the way over here, right? That could be the coastline. That would work too. Let's just do that. So this is the beach where the water starts over here. Over here. That's believable. All right, so this would be like beach color, right? The bottom, sandy beach. Unless I make it rocky, which I don't want to, because that sounds like work. Maybe some forest. Oh yeah, totally. Like forest over here where the mountains are, I think. It could be at the edge too. It could be anything. Yeah, we'll just do that. Just keep it simple, easy. And then I kind of want an evening scene, evening moonlight scene. Right now, the light is on this side because, you know, it's reflecting off of his fur right here. And on this side, he's lighter. This side is darker. So the moon's over here, you know, like this way. So these would be lit up by the moon. This area, this area, this area, right? And then if the moon is out, it might be, it's past sunset, right? Because the moon's out. So it'd be kind of dark, but I kind of still want like that orangey color with I want to see the stars up here somewhere where it should be darker. This probably doesn't make sense, right? Because the moon is on this side, but the sun's over here. So I don't think it makes like solar system sense. Because I feel like, at least in the northern hemisphere, so far what I've noticed, the sun sets west and the moon also goes along the west side. So I don't know if that if it makes sense like in real world. But you know, we'll just do it. Or we don't have to have the sun over here. The moon could have set like back here, but the colors of sunset could still work. I just don't need to put a sun there. If I put the moon and the sun setting over there, behind him, that would be cool. I think that would work. And I don't think anybody pays that close attention to. Yeah, I can't draw at all, but I understand what you're talking about. Yeah, so from a distance, I don't need to put too much detail, just hints of what, the background is. And if I make this front part like more contrasty and detailed, and then this back part kind of more hazy, not much detail, and do some atmosphere colors. Because, the farther away it gets colder, or it looks colder, and the closer, the colors are more vibrant because you're closer to it. There's less atmosphere in the way. I think we could pull it off. All right, so I'm just going to do that, and then we'll play with it. Okay, here. Huh? Orange street lamps are magic blue, pink one. Maybe, let's see, let me read your... I'm so bad at reading because it's at a distance. Maybe some little lights from city village below, like orange street lamps or magic blue, pink ones. Oh yeah, that would be cool. But I kind of want to keep it simple. But it would work. Like we could put a city, you know, around here or here. I'm afraid to, because that sounds like, you know, details. All right, so I'm lightening it up just so I can see the lines, but because this is watercolor, it's so transparent, I can't just paint over something. Plus, the paper I'm using is pretty old, so the sizing is kind of failing on it. And I don't know how to... That means like, okay, normally, good watercolor paper, when you put water down, the paint only goes to wherever you lay down the wetness. So you can make straight lines. But this paper, since the sizing, it's old, I had it stored for a long time. Because of how old it is, I think, it spreads beyond the line that I do, which is fine. Like, I can work around it. Like, put one small house in the forest. Yeah, I could. Is that light enough? I kind of want it way lighter. Okay. Oh. Ooh, my water. So we have this gray color here. Let's decide on... Oh! This palette, I only have French Ultramarine and Burnt Sienna that I've been using over here. And then this is Quin Magenta. What is this one? Permanent Rose. That's probably Permanent Rose, or... No, Permanent Rose. Okay. What's this one? Quin Rose. I forgot what I put there. And then this is Prussian Blue. Okay. So Prussian Blue has more green to it. And then French Ultramarine leans more red. So this is cold and this is warm. I'm trying to think, what colors do I want? Way down here. I kind of want, you know, sunsetty colors, which I don't have on this palette. And I don't really want to mix the Quin with the Burnt Sienna, because that would neutralize it so much. I want bright. Okay, I go roll around quit. Oh, no, I already read that. Wait, what? Have a good day and good luck on your painting. Thank you. How do you say it? Szpomka? Thank you, from Poland. That's so neat. It's so neat. I just love it. All right. I don't want to lay down color here, or do I? Maybe? Or should I use my studio palette? I think I'm going to switch to my studio. Let's see if it'll fit. There's my studio palette. Oh, no, it doesn't fit. We'll just move you. There you go. Don't really want yellow, but I would like orangey. So this is Scarlet Lake, Winsor Newton. This is all mostly Winsor Newton colors. And this is Scarlet Lake with cat hair. Oh man. I don't know if you see the cat hair, but let me get it out. I have Persians. I have 2 Persians. One is, she's a silver shaded Persian. Her name's Melania. And her father and grandfather are national champions. And then my other one, Sugar, is a brown tabby. And so Sugar's father is Melania's grandfather. So Sugar is actually Melania's aunt. Kind of cool. Okay, so we have this. I want to play with the sunset. Actually, let me wet it. We're gonna wet this area. So I'm thinking, right, that the sunset colors is going to reflect at least a little bit on the water. Right, at least this far. And then all this would be more blue. At least that's the thought process in my head. So along the line, you would have your orange. Oh no, I'm not going to see the line anymore. That's okay. Right? And then slowly transition to blue. So you would have, let's try this. It'll probably darken it. Oh, it doesn't move as much. Interesting. Right? And we'll just kind of go down. Hang on. I want the watercolor to move around. Cobalt doesn't move too much because I added the cobalt teal of, I'm pretty sure that's Winsor Newton. It doesn't move in the water. Or, you know what I mean? Like when you wet down the paper, it doesn't seem to move very much. Okay, but we'll go a little bit like this. Right? And it should reflect above too. So we'll go. I should have probably cleaned my palette. Hold on. This is why I love ceramic surface. Easy, easy, easy to clean and see what you're doing. Okay. We have this color. I want it to spread. And this is where timing with watercolor is important, and it becomes intuitive, but you have to paint a bit to get that feeling. Right now it's hard to see the horizon exactly, but we'll clarify that later. I just want this color right now. This paper is hard to work with right now. I'll eventually switch to Arch, which is way easier to work with. Just because it's not, I don't know. First of all, B watercolor paper, this one, is already like half the quality of Arch. And then on top of that, this particular sketchbook is very old. It got stored for a long time. And I feel bad not using it, right? So that's why I'm using it. But of course, it comes with all the struggles. Oh, don't go across. Make it more... All right, so we want this to be blue. Not light blue. It's gonna have to be a deep blue because I'm trying to represent evening. So it's gonna be darker than this. This is just me kind of mapping out what I'm trying to go for. Where's this? I have to watch out for his fur. Like, where is his fur? That looks good. All right. I need a bigger brush. All right, all this will be dark blue up here. Oh, you know what? I don't want harsh lines. So you wet it down. I need to go in here with the blue. I hope everybody's doing okay. Oh, look at that. That's okay. Oh no, it went away. But this is all going to get covered darker, so I'm not too worried about lines. But I still don't want... see how bad... Hold on, let me show you. Like all this is because the paper is old and it's not distributing evenly, but we can work through that. It's okay. That's actually the fun of it, is the challenge, for me anyway. Maybe not for a beginner. Like, this is frustrating for a beginner, but we'll work through it. Now I have to make sure this is not neutralized. I want it as vibrant as possible. Okay, I'm trying to, yeah, that's, I don't know. I'll keep working on that part. I don't know if it'll help, but I'm trying to charge the area with color, but I don't think it's helping. But that's okay, whatever. It kind of covers it. So it kind of works. All right. We'll have to play with this merging section. Way too orange. Okay, so we want a sense of shallow, or water that's getting shallower. So it would go lighter, right? Which means all I'm doing is a clean brush and then damp, right? To encourage that pigment to go here, but not be so dark. All right, hold on. I can encourage it to go out here. Ooh, that's a harsh line right there. What do we do? That'll work. All right. I'm committed. Not too much water. I'm just going to let that do its thing for a bit. Oh, they look. I'm gonna see how this works. I am impatient. This probably would work better layered, but I am impatient. Oh, this paper, man. I just want a sliver of sunset. We'll let that settle. You can always work on it later. Okay, so right now, very blue, but over here it's gonna get to the dark, right? Like midnight blue-ish. All right, let's carve him out. My orange is getting overtaken. That's okay. That's the fun of it. See how it leaks? You know, goes beyond the wet. That makes it difficult, but it's all good. It'll be fine. It will be perfectly fine. It's so hard. Normally I can move my easel around, but I don't want you guys to get sick. I still want to avoid, even though this is all going to get really dark, I still want to avoid harsh lines. You know, at least make it where the brain can imagine something instead of just a line, you know. Up here. Oh my god, this is so cute. Thank you. Hey Jordy. Jordy Creates. Do you stream? You sound like you would stream. Because it has creates. I know, he's super cute. Thank you. He's in celebration of October because it's Bat Appreciation Month. And he's adorable. And I actually really love bats. They help, you know, control the insects and the mosquitoes. So I appreciate bats a lot. I love seeing them where I live. So they fly around, you know, dusk time or whatever, usually. And I like seeing them. Like, I'm happy to have them near me. Thank you, Jordan. Oh no, see this harsh lines? Oh no. We'll cover it, it's okay. Look at that, guys. I'm painting this side instead of this side. So I'm not putting my arm in the wetness. I'm actually starting on this side. Good job, me. Oh, look at that. It is blending in. Awesome. Ooh, that was close. You know what I should have done? I should have grabbed some reference photos of like Hawaii or something where the sunset is, you know, minimal and then you see the stars. I'm pretty sure somebody's taken a photo of that. But whatever. I'm impatient. I just wanted to paint what I was like imagining. But it's always way easier with a reference. Cool. Okay. It buckles. This is 140 pound, 100% cotton paper, but it's old paper, so it's a struggle. I'm gonna see what would happen. Me adding cobalt. It's very opaque. Oh, this is driving me crazy because the paper is really not cooperating at all. It looks muted to me right here. Let's start over. Okay, so this is transparent orange, but I think it has a lot of burnt sienna because I was painting something with burnt sienna because it looks very dark, or muted, not dark. And then Scarlet Lake, very orange, reddish orange. So pretty. It would be more convincing if it was like, oh no, I put my hand in it. If it was a very straight line. But we can work this out. I'll work on it later. Okay. I need more French ultramarine. But I don't want to look for my Winsor Newton one. I'm just gonna use the one in this palette, which is a Da Vinci. Oh, you can't see. That's okay. I even want to play with the Prussian blue. I know you guys can't see it, but I'm pretty sure that's Da Vinci. Yep. Ah, this spot. Okay, leave it alone. Except for right here. I just have to mess with it. I'm a little scared to add this right here, but I'm gonna do it. Just right here. Straight line. Ah, makes it purple. That's cool. Interesting. Okay, it's kind of working. The hard thing with the sky is that it's so flat, right? You know, and it's hard to do a flat wash with watercolor. It's one of the foundational skills one is supposed to learn. But yeah. Ooh, look at that line that I just left there. It's okay, this is all going to be almost black, so it's not overly a big deal. Oh my god, this spot is bugging me. Prussian is so pretty. Looks good. Ooh, Northern Lights. That would be cool. Oh, I can't even see. Oh no, how do I close this? Oh. It reminds me of Northern Lights up here, but I wasn't planning on Northern Lights. We're just gonna try to stick to the plan. That's funny. I don't have the habit of sticking to the plan. I'm trying to, oh man, I'm getting in the way of my camera. This is hard to do, like, because normally I'd be able to just, paint it this way and it would be, actually, let me do that real quick. Hold on. So much easier this way. All right. The danger of painting too dark too early is that watercolor is reactive-able, right? Like, so if you get too close to something that's darkly painted, because you're like, I'm gonna try to finish this ear, I have to be really careful not to activate this dark color because it's gonna bleed into the ear. But we can always problem solve if it happens, whatever. I'm just really impatient and I just want to, see the bold colors right away, which is not a good trait, but it's fun. So whatever. All this is going to be way darker because I'm trying to get to a point where it's black. Oh wait, this is French ultramarine. I could probably grab a black, an inexpensive black, versus trying to do this with, phthalo and French ultramarines, and then just add more blue to make it a cold black. I should look for a black. I don't have black on my palette. It's okay. I'm gonna use this one. I should really wait before I get too dark, because of what I was talking about earlier, like accidentally reactivating the color while I'm trying to do like his fur, because it's watercolor, it's not acrylic, where once it dries it'll stay. Watercolor, it's reactive to water. That's why you don't really want to go too dark too soon. But I'm impatient. So pretty. All right, he's gonna be upside down because it's just easier for me to paint it this way. Hmm. I'm gonna wet the area, just so I don't have to deal too much with harsh lines. It'll help me a little bit. Okay, let's put some blue. Hey, legendary vegan. What's up? On Twitch. Cool. How are you doing? Good day. Ah, I should probably use a smaller brush. But oh well. Okay. A little too wet. I don't want to paint the other pages. No, that's okay. I'm not even going to try to lift it. Maybe. Yeah. Let's just leave it alone. I'm just going to end it here and then wait till this dries and then paint this, I think. Or maybe not. Maybe I could just go like this. That works. I have blue all over my hand. For how long have you been painting? I mean, I think 3 years, but not like every day. Maybe 4 years since I started. But I've taken a break for so long because I was building, or I am building, an online watercolor teaching. So I started a while ago, but haven't been really practicing every day, which I need to, and I want to. So I'm wanting to do daily live stream like this, but daily. That would be awesome. But you know, I don't have that habit right now. So it's not really like how many years per se a person gets better. It's how much you paint. And I've been bad. Like this last year, I've been really bad because I haven't been painting regularly. And it's not like it's not hard. As soon as you learn like the rules of it, and then you paint and you practice, it gets easier and easier, and it takes a while to kind of understand like color mixing and like what your supplies, how much effect your supplies has. Like right now I'm using paper that's not the easiest to work with, but I feel bad not using it, so that's why I'm using it, you know, because I spent money on it. So I just use it for like paintings that are not, you know, not something I'm going to hang on the wall per se, but I can learn from, and then I can practice on. So that's what we're doing. Yay! It's good enough for now. We're gonna let it dry. And you know, watercolor, it dries lighter than how it is wet. So I'm sure we're gonna have to do more layers. Plus I want it to be black anyway. And I just wanted to lay down this blue because I want it to be a cold black. Okay, that's good enough. That's true. It's all about the habits you implement. Yeah, it is. It's 100% that. Like somebody could have just started 3 months and they could be really phenomenal just because of the focus, you know, because of that you're really learning from what you're doing as you're doing it and you're really focused. You can pick it up really fast. Well, at least it's pretty. You can kind of get the feel. I'm gonna I'll do this area a little bit. All right, I kind of want a beach. Oh, this is so dirty. Look at that. I don't know. It has green. I have a greenish color on my yellow ochre. We'll just wash it off. It'll probably be fine. That's a beachy color, right? Wait, let me wet the area. You used to paint from time to time, but I'm scared of the mistakes I make and that I'll ruin everything in the process. I know, we all go through that. Like, I'm worried about it right now. But you kind of have to move forward, right? I mean, there's no other way to get through it unless you go through it. Like, you have to go through it. You have to go do the thing. So I've decided to just, you know what? If I mess up, whatever. Maybe it'll inspire someone else to just take the shot and just go for it, and just, yeah, it's going to be mistakes. And I always admit mistakes were made along the way, because it's true. I have made mistakes along the way, even with this painting session. Like, look at this cut right here on the ear. That blue is totally in the ear up here. But, you know, whatever. It'll be okay. And I think it's, you know, I mean, there's no other way to get through it. You have to be okay with the mistakes. It's not really the mistakes that's the problem, because if you correct it along the way, like you learn how to correct it along the way, it's still valuable. And I think it's the only way to get through something, is you have to go through it. But, you know, I don't know. It is stressful, though. I totally understand. It's stressful for me. And I always try not to act like or sound like I'm some sort of expert, because I'm learning. I'm totally learning. And I just want to share what I know so far with other people. And I feel like it's always going to be that way. We're always going to be learning, which makes it fun for me. I don't want to be done. That sounds boring. And I have so many interests. I also love oils. I want to learn acrylic. I've never done acrylic, but I want to learn it. I've played with oils. It's so crazy. Because when you go from watercolor to oils, it feels surreal, because it's so different. And it's almost like building a sculpture when you're painting with oils. Oh, it's just a cool, bizarre feeling to go from one medium that behaves completely different. I wouldn't have noticed that to be a mistake. See what I mean? I know, but other people won't know. So, don't worry about it. Just go. Just keep going. Yeah, and then sometimes mistakes, other people see oh, that's awesome, you did that thing. And you're like, what thing? What'd I do? And then they point out something that's cool about it. And you're like, oh yeah, that makes sense. I don't know. It's one of those, it's hard. I totally get it. It is hard. Cat hair. All right. This area might, I feel like it would get darker because it's nighttime, right? So I'm not too worried about the color exactly right now. I just want to know where is the beach? Where is the ledge he's on? And up here, it would be mountains, but these guys would be dark. I feel like they wouldn't be lit up. I just want this to blend a little better. It's at a distance, right? So I don't have to get overly detailed. It's far away right here. All right. What's going on over here? So the mountains, they should be dark. They should be almost black, right? I feel like. So my favorite black to mix is French ultramarine with burnt sienna. That's my favorite combo of making a black. But you can do it with so many different ways. It's just my favorite just because it's already on my palette. But you can do it with any two complementary colors, essentially. And the more perfectly complementary they are, and transparent, the darker you can get. Winsor & Newton. So this palette is Winsor & Newton, and then this other palette I have next to it is Da Vinci. The difference between the two, Winsor & Newton doesn't re-wet as quickly as Da Vinci. Da Vinci has honey, which makes it really nice to get a lot of pigment out right away. Winsor & Newton is not as quick, which I love because it slows me down when I do hyper-realistic stuff, which I value because I'm impatient. I'm glad I caught a bit of your stream. I'll have to go to bed now. Oh, good night. Since it's past midnight. That's late. Where I'm from. Good luck with your painting. Hope to see more of the live streams. I like your vibe. Thank you. Thank you, Christian. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, it was great to talk to you. Good night. Have a good night. All right, let me. Okay, let me mix it here. I'm gonna make a black on my other palette. Okay, I think we're ready for black stuff, so I'll use this palette. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, that's way too close. All right. And if you're wondering what brushes I'm using, they're the Da Vinci Nova 1570. It came in a set, and it's what I would recommend for hyper realistic. Because it's synthetic, so it's not going to hold too much water and pigment, which means not as much paint. If you're doing hyper realistic, it slows you down because it's so easy to put a lot of paint on your painting and go dark right away, and it's hard to correct, once you go really dark. But if you go slowly and you go layers and you glaze and glaze and glaze, you get to that dark, but controlled, like slowly. And when you're doing hyper, it's valuable because you're not messing up. And there's a lot of light going there. I don't know. I'll fix it someday. All right, so this is a very warm black. So it leans yellow red. That's what makes it warm. I want it to be more blue, like a blue black. So you just add more blue. Easy peasy. I don't know if you can tell because the glare is crazy. Yeah, more like this. Still looks hazy though. That's okay. Okay, so there's my blue. Like this is where I'd want like practically black. So I'm just gonna play over here for a minute. It's warm. I don't like it warm. Ooh, you know what would be cool is like purple in here. That would be cool. Instead of just black. It's kind of boring. I think I will. Just to see what that looks like. Ooh, what was that? I have a notification on my computer. Sorry. Do I want to join? Busy painting. Where is my purple? I don't have purple. Oh, I do. I kind of want to add purple to it. Ah, it's glary. There. It's hard to get away from the glare. There. Maybe if I go. That'd be way easier. It's wet, so it's hard to tell. I'll have to let this dry, and then next session, do correction. I kind of want to add purple though. Do I have? Nope. It's not out. I have to dig it out. It's on my studio palette, but I don't know. I kind of want to use a Da Vinci just because it's easier to re-wet. I'm not sitting there trying to scrub pigment out of a dried paint. I'll put it, or I'll pull it out of a tube so it's already, you know, like activated essentially. So again, this is French ultramarine over here, and then burnt sienna right next, you know, next to it, sort of. And it's my favorite way of making a black, gray, you know, whatever. Ooh. Looking pretty good. I think it needs to be darker here. It's too difficult. I do like how vibrant the blue is on this side, so I'm gonna keep that mostly. But it does need to be dark over this side, where the moon is shining this way. We have to wet it without disturbing the pigment too much. And this is much easier to do when it's already dry, just so you know. Like, it's more like, do as I say, not what I'm doing. Like, don't follow what I'm doing. So funny. But if you're careful, which I'm being careful, you can, I don't know, you can go for it. So right here, it's a little too light, but I like that blue. So I just did the blue without any burnt sienna, and, you know, hoping that mixing it up here sort of lightly, not like in there mixing. Don't do that. Very light. So this brush has synthetic nylon bristles, which is on the stiffer side. So it's a little bit more dangerous to glaze with that because it's so, you know, it physically pushes things around. It's way easier to glaze with a soft bristled brush like squirrel hair or some kind of, artificial or synthetic bristle that is designed to be as soft as possible. So normally when you glaze, you would glaze with a soft bristled brush just because you don't really want to be scrubbing, pushing pigments around. Even water will move pigments around. So you have to know water control, or, at least be careful with the color balance. Okay, so right now I love this side. It is wet, so it looks more vibrant than it will be once it dries. But I love how blue it is over here. And then on this side, there's a lot of Prussian blue going on, which is fine, but it's too warm for me. It's too much green yellow going on. I like the red, right? So I'm gonna glaze this side with a purple once it dries. Like, we'll play with that tomorrow. I don't have it scheduled to stream tomorrow, but I want to stream every day, so I'm gonna try to come back tomorrow. But since tomorrow is Halloween, and that's what we're painting the bat for, is for Halloween, I will schedule a painting session for tomorrow. Because I really want to see that purple on that side. Okay. Yeah, see, now that it's drying, I can see all the streaks, which is, whatever. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I just want to soften those streaks, especially right here. I want to add more. I managed to cover, it's coming back. I'm using really old paper, if you haven't heard me mention that. This is a sketchbook that I've had stored away, and I feel bad not using it, so now I'm using it for my live streams. But because it's older, the sizing is not behaving as well, and it's causing like strange things going on the paper. So if your paper is doing strange things, it might be because it's old paper. Just so that's one of the causes. So it might not be that the paper company is bad. It's that it's old paper, possibly. That's one of the possibilities anyway. Oh, I know, you're not seeing what I'm mixing over here. This orange is really muting it down, but that's okay. Okay. That looks scary. I know. can only tell what I'm doing if you look really close to that area, but whatever. I like detail. Okay, so there's these couple of mountain hilltops here. I'm just gonna do a light gray for now. We're gonna layer this later. Now again, what I was saying, if you go too dark with watercolor and then you're now trying to paint what's next to it, you have to be extra careful not to go too wet, because it'll activate if you went too dark, right? So you kind of you don't really want to go dark right away. You go slowly with layers with watercolor, just because it reactivates and it will bleed if you get it wet. But I'm impatient, so I painted I wanted to see how the background was, gonna be like. But yeah, but it's not something I would recommend, just so you know. This was this color. Yeah, we will improve these hills as we go along. We'll put texture to it later. This is just the background color for it. For the highlights, which there shouldn't be that much highlights, because these should be dark, these hills back here. But it wouldn't make sense to have too much highlights on these hills. Oh, another important thing too is to try to paint in the direction of what lines you would see. I don't know if that made sense, but what I mean is you don't really want to paint a mountain this like side to side when you know that there are valleys and crevices and stuff, that lines that would help your eyes kind of imagine. So you always want to paint in the direction of like the hair, the veins. Of course, the sky is flat, so I should really have a flat brush to do the sky instead of a round brush, and I'm like streaking, putting streaks in the sky. So tomorrow I'm gonna use a flat brush and glaze with a round brush to kind of blend. And I want to again put more violet, you know, a red, but not red, in this area. I could do a magenta and it would turn purple. You want to try that? Let's see. I just want to try it. Hold on. I want to try it right here. We'll see what happens. So I have a I think this is Quin Rose. I bet it's Da Vinci. I bet it's this one. Permanent Rose. I'm pretty sure. I am pretty sure. All right, so this is like just straight up this color. It's too red, obviously. But I want to see what it's doing. Way too much red. Okay. If we add just a bit more blue. Ooh, look at that. You see that? Isn't that pretty? All right. It's so red. It's a little bit too red. It is really pretty though. Yeah, we're gonna go more blue just because it doesn't make sense. But you know, you never know until it dries. We will have to see on the next session. Oh, it's so pretty. So that's Quin Rose Da Vinci by Da Vinci. Of course, Winsor Newton has, you know, very beautiful colors too. I put Da Vinci on this palette because it's easier to re-wet. It's really fast. And there's a lot of pigment load that I can get right away. Because I'm impatient. And I wanted to use it for paintings like this where it's not overly detailed, you know. Oh, look how pretty that purple is. Let's make it more violet. Hold on. Mauve blue. I'm using French ultramarine because it already leans red, so it's easier to mix without muting the color. The Prussian blue has a yellow to it, like a green to it. It's a warm blue. So when you mix a Prussian blue with reds, it'll mute it down more, which is not bad if we're doing a sky, you know, because we're trying to go black anyway. Yeah, like this is what I was trying to go for, like a purple blue, you know? Yeah. And again, I'm going way too dark without finishing my ear. So I'm going to have to be really careful when I start working on the ear again. It's fine. It'll be fine. It's so pretty. Ooh. What if I... There. Yes, I know. It's a little too purple. We're going to layer blue on it later. I'm just gonna do this side. Maybe. hard to tell because, well, first of all, it's wet, so it's not gonna, it's gonna look different when it dries because, you know, watercolor dries not as dark as when you're painting with water, because water makes things look darker, deeper, you know. So we're gonna have to look at this when it dries and adjust as we go. I can't even see it because of the glare. So I'm gonna have to let it dry. So I want the top to be more like, well, darker. It's too warm. It doesn't make sense. It would be pretty if it was this color. But he stands out so much. It's like he's lit. Like he's got spotlights on him. He's so bright. I want to play a little bit with the mountains a little bit. Because the mountains need to be way darker. This is very purple. Okay, so I just want to glaze it darker, right? Do I? Yeah. I just want to make texture to it without, it's at a distance, so it's not like we can see, and I don't want it to be like a haystack. How do you do that? This is, I don't usually paint without a reference. So I'm just kind of making it up as I go. We're gonna glaze it so it's not gonna look so contrasty because it doesn't make sense. We'll see how this goes. I just want some texture to it. Let that dry and then glaze it so that you just see it's subtle. I'm hope that's the goal. Okay, so I want to let that dry. But I also want to paint the other mountains too. So this is a peak. I just want some texture to it. This has texture also. But these hills back here need to be way darker. You know, because there's no light shining on them. You know what would be cool? Is like some orange. Maybe? Would that make sense? Not really, no. I was thinking like, because the light of the sunset, you know, wouldn't there be some orange going on there sometime? A little bit, maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna do it. Just a little bit. Just hints. Just hints. It's gonna be okay. Alright. It's just hints of it. We can always try and fix it later. It's okay. Everybody will think it was meant to be. Don't worry. I'm gonna just leave it alone like that for now. because we're gonna make them darker, right? And then we won't even know what we did. Like, it won't even show up, really. Not too much anyway. Alright, so I want this to be a bit darker right here. This is at a far distance, so it's not like we need to do much detail. We're trying not to do detail, really, because it's far. We're gonna stay subtle. Oh my goodness, what was that? We'll keep working on it. Okay. It would be nice to have some greens here. Let's try it. Let's start with the sap green. I know my palette's way over here. Now, it's a little bright, sort of. That's nice. I like it. Looks kind of cool. Ooh. It's a little too wet to be doing this, but because I'm trying to show like there's light, you know, going this way on the peaks, so I'm trying to have a highlight like at least on the back. I don't know, it's a work in progress. Okay, so this is a ledge that he's on, right? So it helps that this side is warm, this side will be cold. So it tells the person's, or at least it helps people distinguish between the two. So this will stay very cold. We'll put the details in it later, but I have to somehow make sure that people can tell that this is a high peak that he's on. So we'll work on that. I need texture. This is a little damp, so I'm a little nervous about putting it that close. We're gonna keep working on it. I'm gonna leave it alone for now. Okay. Well, I think that we will let this dry and then work on it again tomorrow. It looks so like lit, like there's a lot of moonlight going on. But I don't know. It looks good, I think. I don't know. I like how watercolor can be a slow process to where you're correcting as you go, or, you know, improving, correcting, whatever. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. I just want to put texture in there just so it maybe will help my brain put together something that looks up close. It probably should be warm, but nah. I want this to be dark, or at least fairly dark. I have to darken all of it later. I just want it, I want it to fade because I don't want to do any details. Cat hair. Everything will get darker over here to make it make more sense. He's a little too bright. He's just a little bit. Oh, hello. Oh, you're back. What? Wait, no. Interesting. It looks pretty good. This is too blue. We will play with whatever comes up. Oh, that scared me. It's weird that my phone all of a sudden is doing these alarms, because normally I don't remember setting alarms that loud. Well, I don't know. What do you think? It's pretty good, right? Does this look good? I feel like it might need to be a little bit darker. That scared me too, sorry. I need to just, mute my phone. Hopefully alarms won't go through. I don't even know why I'm getting alarms. I don't usually get alarms. Oh, I know why now. I have a friend that's doing a Halloween special. That's why. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. I'm liking it so far. I mean, I really didn't know how it was going to turn out. It's all experimentation. I don't know. That looks weird to me. But yeah. But he needs to be done more. Like, he's not done. He's nowhere near done. And look how pretty this. I put purple over here. It looks pretty good. I want to do more purpley on this side. And then I'm not sure how to do. I think we'll do the stars like later. But yeah, I want more violet, this color, all through here. And then up here would be the darkest I can make it without it being cold. I want it to be red-ish, purplish. Are you gonna do some stars too? Yeah, stars. Yeah, probably tomorrow. And I'm gonna do it with the white titanium because I don't want to do it I don't want to end up doing it mixed media. I just want to stick with watercolor, and technically I think it's gouache, which is, you know, whatever. It's good enough. It's fine. It'll be fine. So he obviously needs to be way more darker, but I want a lot of the moonlight like here, but this side, you know, needs to be darker to really show that moonlight. He looks good. He's looking good. He's in the Bahamas or something. He's in the tropics. It's very tropical. Yeah, I want to do stars somehow, but without distracting from them. So how would you do it? Like, I was thinking Milky Way, but then how do you fit that? Like this way? Maybe the Milky Way is like across this way. That would make sense, sort of. We'll see what we can do. He's on his vacation, right? Totally. He's in Costa Rica. He's having fun. He's living his best life. All right, well, I'm gonna stop painting, really. I promise. I need to go eat. I am hungry. I haven't eaten today yet. Yeah, I haven't. I was just worried about lines. Whatever. It should be okay. Yay! He has a better life than us. No, that's not true. Okay. It's so pretty. I actually really like how this is all turning out over here. I like it. It's subtle. It's subtle. It's just like, it's right there. Okay, so I'm going to come back tomorrow at 1 o'clock Pacific time and just paint. Yay, I'm so glad there's people that's hanging out because it's always so cool to have you guys here. It's fun. I want to, oh, let me raid everybody on Twitch. Let's go raid somebody. Oh, I only have a couple people on Twitch right now. There's a lot of people on Twitter, on X. Interesting. What's that about? Cool, somebody on YouTube. Cool. All right. Let's see how raiding goes. Let's go raid. How do you do it? I'm new. I'm trying to learn everything. I've been streaming for kind of a year, but not really, like on and off. Not enough to be like, know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. It looks so cool. I love it. I do love it. All right. How do you raid? Let's go here. Who's on right? Oh, there's nobody really that I know. Art of Lee. Thank you. I love it too. I think it's turning out good. He's so bright, like because the background is so dark. He looks so bright. You have no idea how to raid. I know. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna go Art of Lee because he's cool. Hi, Shug. What's he doing? You want to come up here? You want to say hi? Shuggy? No, you don't want to? Okay, fine. My cat. Like, how do I raid? Like, I don't know how to, like, stop my stream and then raid. Actually, yeah. I think I'm gonna go... Don't I have a stream ending soon screen or something? Painting. Oh, here. Okay. So thank you guys for coming over. And I'm gonna, on Twitch, I'm gonna stream over to Art of Lee. Okay. So I'm gonna put my thumbnail that says stream ending. Thanks for hanging out. Come back tomorrow. I will, 1 o'clock Pacific. Okay. All right. Yay. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself.